Hello and welcome back to Film by Zeb, coming back at you with another video, this time about filmmaking. So if you know me, then you know that I love film. I love watching films, I love making films, I love everything to do with films. But until now it's been more of a sort of passing interest, more of a hobby, something that I've just sort of done on my own. This year I've really tried to pursue it further, sort of get more involved with the film community in Cambridge, because it's something that I think I kind of want to do with my life. So I got really excited when I found out that there's actually a short film festival in Cambridge run by students that I could go to for free. It's called the Watersprite Student Film Festival and it happens over a weekend. When I found out about it, I sort of grabbed a flyer and sort of circled all the things that I wanted to do. The first event was a screening of a bunch of student films from film schools across the country. About a month ago I had my short film Day in the Mind screened at Cambridge.
Well, that was really nice.
So I was really excited to learn what sort of proper student films looked like. Some of them were really entertaining and it sort of opened my eyes as to what can be done as a student. Although I'm not actually at film school, I thought that maybe I could sort of learn from what I saw there. Directly afterwards I actually had the production meeting for the short film that I'm planning to shoot later this year. So stay tuned for that. Most of the events that I went to were these panels that had been organized with really impressive people speaking at them. The Where Are They Now panel brought back the winners of the first year's film festival and had them talk about their first 10 years in the film industry, which was really interesting. They're all sort of really high up in the film industry now, but it was interesting hearing about how long the journey took for them to get there. The festival also coincided with International Women's Day, so they had this panel called Women in Filmmaking, which gave their sort of perspectives on sort of more of the gendered and intersectional issues to do with the filmmaking industry, which was really interesting because it's not something I'd heard of much before. There were all these scary statistics to do with representation of women in screenplays. One of the statistics was something like older men have 5 times as many lines as older women do, which was kind of scary, and that there's consistently sort of twice as many male parts as there are female parts. Between panels I got to try out this sort of VR experience in their main sort of hub area, which was kind of fun. There was a panel with the BAFTA Breakthrough Brits where they talked about their sort of experience in the film industry, and then another one about intercultural filmmaking, which was also very interesting. The last event of the festival was the winners screening. On Sunday morning I went down to the picture house and saw all of the winners of all the big prizes. The winners were all student short films from around the world. They were all absolutely extraordinary and it sort of blew my mind a little bit that it had all been produced by students. There was this one French film called Simon Pleur, had this sort of amazing production design and it ended up winning 3 different prizes I think. A few of the winners were absolutely heartbreaking and the winner for the Impact Award was incredible and dark.
You're eating my cheese!
I've been making films for a really long time. I found these stop motion animations that I made back when I was 11, and then I realized that I also made a bunch during like my GCSE and A-level times. It's been nice looking back at sort of what I've made and sort of where I am now. I'm really excited for the kind of films I want to make in the future. It's a kind of career that I really want to pursue, but it's, from what I've heard, it's such a difficult career to go into. So hearing all these perspectives and learning about the film industry has been really exciting. So yeah, that was a fun little thing I did a couple weeks ago. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching.
My boy is just a box. He can't feel the wires when you talk. He can't hear the words when you talk. He caught himself upon